with our lovely sign saying Matilda Walden News Eek, because why not Eek? And actually the Eek sign was used to make, I bought like quite a few of them at Halloween to make this sign, and then I just thought, well, why not just actually keep one of the Eek signs, because it just sort of works. So I've kept one of them. Now we have got so much unbelievably exciting news for you today. I mean, absolutely wonderful. But I just wanted to say, have you all had a wonderful Merry Christmas? I mean, did you get loads of good presents? What happened? Did you have a good time? Did you have family together? What happened? Or did you just have a lovely day, just sat there watching Christmas movies? What did you do? Well, personally, I had my family and stuff, and we did all the usual traditional stuff. And I also got some Christmas presents. I got a brand new drum kit. I got a massive big drum kit. Very happy with it. And I got loads of painting sets. I also got a new phone, because my old phone was like an iPhone 6S, so it was quite an old one. But now I've got an iPhone 8, so it's not like I mean, we're on iPhone 15s at the moment, so it's not like the brand new ones. But to be honest with you, I don't care. I just wanted a new one because mine was sort of getting pretty broken, because it's second hand anyway. It was already second hand. It lasted me 2 years, and it was just getting a bit bad. But then I got a new one, which is still second hand. It's not new, but I'm very happy with it, and it is also pink, which pink isn't necessarily my favourite colour, but this phone just really suits it. I mean, I love the fact that it's pink, and one of the things I've always wanted. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I haven't been to a phone shop to get one yet, but I'm on a hunt for one. To get one, but I mean, we've got so much wonderful news to go through. But yes, I really do want to. I'm going to get one of those glitter cases. I also want one of those things, which I do have one, but it's just a bit not very good. One of those things where you like sort of lift it up and you put your finger through and hold your phone, like sort of. No, I don't have it with me. I've just thought them, but no, I don't have it with me. But yeah, I also want one of them. But as I say, I want you to tell me what happened on your Christmas day. So you might have heard, I mean, you might have heard, Blackpool Tower. It's basically like the miniature version of the Eiffel Tower. I mean, it's 158 metres tall, which I don't know how big the Eiffel Tower is, but I have seen Blackpool Tower, and I do know it's quite big, but I don't think it's as big as Eiffel Tower personally. I just don't think it is, because it probably isn't. But it was on fire. It was on fire. People, members of the public, saw that it was on fire on the 28th of December. I mean, this was that, recent from now. We might as well call it breaking news. And on the 30th, so it's 2 days ago. But we'll call it breaking, why not? Breaking enough to us. So that has happened. So obviously all hell broke out. I mean, Blackpool Tower is obviously quite big in Blackpool. It brings so many tourists over. So obviously we had fire engines, fire people. We had rope rescues, the people that go up on the ropes. We had National Police Air Patrol, the people that have helicopters. And we had about 6 fire engines. I mean, that's a lot of fire engines. I mean, I've been there. I mean, the road isn't even probably that big to fit 6 fire engines there, but we had 6 fire engines. There was infrared, or was it, no, what's it called?
Thermal imaging.
Thermal imaging, that's what it's from. No, I think it probably works both ways, but yeah. Anyway, that's what it is. They had drones that was too windy to fly, but they came for a trip out. I mean, all hell broke out. The staff had to be evacuated. The public, people, visitors had to be evacuated. And I mean, one lady couldn't even finish her scone.
In the middle of a scone. She said I was halfway through my scone and tea, and I had to leave it.
I mean, that's probably the only thing that they did pick up on the infrared camera, due to the fact of...
So lukewarm tea.
There was no fire. There was actually no fire. We had all these people come out, and there was actually no fire. What was there? Was some orange netting, and that was it. There was just literally some orange netting, because it was so high up on the top of the on top of the Blackpool Tower, which I always thought you could visit probably, but it turns out actually not many people go to. So they had to get the boat specialist scope there to find out there's no fire. Then the infrared, fully said there's no fire. It turns out there's no fire, just some orange stuff flapping inside the wind. But yet they still managed to arrest somebody. A 43-year-old man, has been arrested. Was given a community
resolution.
Community resolution.
I think what they are is so that they don't get a criminal record. So they call it community resolution.
Like smaller thing.
Yeah.
And then he's changed to mental health act.
And they detained him under the mental health act, but they haven't said why they've detained him. Nothing has been added on since.
If it's a hard place to get to, and even the rope specialist had to, climb up. I doubt he's gone up there to put some orange netting up there.
I think the orange netting was up there. I don't know if this is what I'm saying, I don't know if he's to do with anybody that called, or he was just there. There was a breach of the peace, but they haven't given any more information.
Maybe
so
to leave the
but the jokes obviously started on Twitter, and this is one of the latest ones.
So this is Blackpool cyclist on fire. fire, can you believe? Another one on fire.
So the joke started, and one woman had actually put, I couldn't find it again, I read it, and she said, I was in the middle of my scone and tea. So it was quite a funny story, but thank goodness it wasn't a fire.
Mm-hmm. I mean, what would happen? Because it's like one of our main tourist attractions in England,
It
isn't
could
it?
have been lethal, couldn't it? But at least
And
it's
also,
not.
it's like it's surrounded like properly. You know, think Eiffel Tower. There's a fire there, obviously, dreadful and stuff. But I don't think there's many buildings next to it. Like in Blackpool, there's buildings right next. I think there's actually buildings underneath the towers or not.
There's a ballroom. There's everything. There's
I've performed in Blackpool. I performed in the Winter Gardens. Now, next news. Now, you know where the word toilet means. You know where it's come from. Though I must say I didn't before this, but anyway, apparently most people know what it means. And it comes from the French word toilette, isn't it? Yeah.
Toilet.
Toilet.
I heard a toilet.
Which means dressing room. But yeah, we've changed it to toilets. But does anyone know? So this is a question. I'm going to come back onto it. Does anybody know what WC means? So just a W and a C. What does it mean? Do you think when you go to the bathroom?
And no googling.
Yeah, no googling. Not going to the toilet.
No going to the toilet and asking the toilet.
no going to Google. What, when you go to a bathroom, you'll see WC and you'll know it's bathroom, right? But what does it actually mean? So please tell me. Don't search it up. Search it up in your head. Think what it is, and if you don't know, just tell me you don't know.
Robert's come straight in with it. I'm not saying it, Robert.
No, Robert.
No, not yet. He's written it as well.
This is going underneath here.
Tracy's put it. Oh no, Tracy's got it wrong. Tracy, you've got it wrong.
Sorry, Tracy.
I'm not going to say what she's put, but you've got it wrong, Tracy.
Got it wrong, sorry. Right, I'm going to do one story and then we're going to go back to it. Have you ever got a present that you don't like and you return, or just say you don't like? I mean, I know I've got like a few. I mean, I think in the past, I can picture one of those.
What, from me?
Like, I can picture one of those that I got that. It was only a small thing.
Was he from me?
No, it's fine. It's just I've never worn it, but it's fine.
But did I buy you it?
Yeah.
What was it?
It's fine. Doesn't
Oh, you never told me. Did you return it?
No, I haven't returned it. We're doing the news right now. But anyway.
Imagine if I storm out and leave like that man off GB News. What was he called? Oh, I can't remember. And he stormed off, didn't he?
Yeah, he was his other presenter and had an argument. And
I can't remember his name.
He says, oh, you know, because he was saying that his job wasn't as hard as he thought it was, but actually, I'm
Andrew
imagine
somebody.
GB News. No, I don't think it's Andrew.
I'm sure he's called Andrew.
I think it's a D. That it can be, you know, it was a hard job, so he threw all his papers up and says, right, you're doing the show then, and somebody else did the show. But then he went back.
Stormed off.
Yeah, it was. I don't know whether it's set up or not. I don't know, but that's what happened. But anyway, have you ever had a present that's happened to that? Because the first present to be returned on Christmas Day to Check Plus was at 2:57 on December the 25th, to Christmas Day. Now I've got a few questions here. This wasn't the first one. Not just one person returned. This just happens to be the first person to return it. Altogether, 1,347 people returned presents on Christmas Day.
I couldn't be bothered. I couldn't be bothered to go out and do
The
it.
question is, first, I mean, obviously there's other people that are doing it through the daytime. We can understand a little bit more for them. But first, why were you doing it on Christmas Day? Why were you doing up at that time? Why weren't you in bed? Why were you going to, you know, because the thing is, if you don't know, there are these boxes that tend to be at train stations, but I think you can get ones at Lidl and places like that, but they tend to be at train stations, just like a big box, and they're usually yellow, and you come with loads of little boxes, and you put your parcel in, and they get either returned, sent, or something like that. I think they usually just return, I'm not too sure, but you do that, and somebody's done it at 2:57 on Christmas Day. But then, before daylight even broke, then at 4 hours later, what time is it? It was 6:43 in Merseyside. There was a person who sent one back. Then at 7:28, there was a Londoner who took it back. So by 9 o'clock, by the time the sun rise, there was already 5 people that sent it back. So there's already 5 people, and then people just keep sending it back to this Check Plus till it rounded up to 1,347, and then just in London alone, which I suppose is a big place, but just in London.
Yeah, but they shouldn't be out on Christmas morning, should they? Really?
Yeah, but
returning presents.
Yeah, but it was also everybody else who did it through the day.
Right,
251. No, 231
people.
Yeah, but.
So is it any of you lot? Did anybody get up on the Christmas morning before 3 o'clock in the morning in the pitch black and go and return a present? It's from Hull.
Well, I can understand if you went. I can understand this. If you went to walk the dog and you go for the train station or something. You I'm gonna walk the dog on Christmas Day. I'm gonna return that present. But what are you doing walking the dog at 2 o'clock? Nearly 3 o'clock in the morning. You only got 2 minutes to go. No matter what, say it's 3.
Yeah. That's far too early. You should be in your beddy. That's what I
shouldn't
say.
be out.
You shouldn't be out returning presents.
It's ridiculous. Anyway,
so that's the news. Right, back to the water closet now.
Back to water closet. So, what's the result? Shall we announce the results?
I think. Oh God, I've gone off. I was going to get the video for you. Just hang on a minute. No, you've really taken me doing that. I'm not that professional at this. We've got water closet. Robert was the first one in. Robert, well done. It's water closet.
Yes,
and Tracy put women's closet.
Nearly water, but well done. So that people, yes, that is what it means. It means water closet. So this was water closet is because back in the olden days, your toilet consisted of a cupboard with a closet with a bucket inside water, and then it's sort of like went more like more people. I mean, how do I word it? The toilets got more advanced, so we eventually got the word toilet. I think it was sort of the mechanisms they stacked to it, the flushing, that brought the word toilet along. And we also had bog and things like that, which I suppose we have bog roll now. That's the word.
Bog was like a cesspit though, wasn't it?
Which is like a dump. But anyway.
Right, so we went out onto the streets.
So you remember our Jaffa cake when we went out? I know. We went out to the streets and we did the Jaffa cake. So if we asked, is Jaffa cake a cake or a biscuit? For those who haven't watched it, I'm not going to release it because you have to go watch it. But if you have watched it, then you already know. We went out to the streets. Now we took to the streets today and we asked people. And I mean, I posted a video. You might have already watched it. We actually did also go out in Princess, so you should go watch it.
I think it's about 150 views already about a toilet.
But you should go watch it because not only does it have Princess in it, but you also can find out all this. And also, it's very interesting. You're getting out there in the public and seeing what they have to say. And it's usually very exciting, upbeat. But anyway, here's one lady. I'm just going to show you a short clip of one of the people who answered the question.
You know when you go into a toilet, you see WC, right? Yeah. Do you know what it means? I've never actually thought about that. I know, you always see it. I've never actually thought about that. WC. You ever guess? No. Let me think. Women's conveniences? No, it can't be that. Because it's men's as well, isn't it? No, I absolutely have not got a clue. Water closet. Really? Yeah. Really? Water closet, yeah. Oh my God! You learn something new every day. Exactly. Especially when somebody comes up and tells you. Yes, you do. Water closets. I'm going to ask that to my husband now. I'm going to ask that question. You want us to film him?
So the shock of the story exclusive is, what did the husband say? You have to watch the video.
We did ask the husband, and you have to find out what he has said. That woman's coat, actually, it was weird because we went for a meal at Kerblonsdale, and we went past his shop, and I saw this coat. I thought, that's a nice coat. But I sort of carried on, and just putting around. But then I saw her, and the main reason why I went to her was I like your coat. So we had a little chat before then. But yes, and you have to go watch that video because there's loads going on. And we asked everybody about it, and you have to find out what the result is.
You're shocked by the results.
I'm not going to, I won't reveal the results, will I know?
Oh, God, no.
No, I'm not going to reveal the results. You have to find out yourself by going and watching a video. Who thinks the most now? Does people know it? Do people not? Do people know it? Do people not? You have to go find out yourself. So there. I was very interested myself, really, to find that out. So, have you ever loved yourself that much? Your actual self, to marry yourself. This is what one person's done. Antonio Cheval, which I'd just like to point out, no offence to the guy, but Cheval actually means horse in French. But just it was one of the things that clicked in my head. I thought, horse, but yes, he's actually married himself, which is an actual thing. What's it called? It's called Sologamy. Sologamy. I always want to read a solo thing, which actually solo actually means in Italian only. That's probably coming out as well. Which I suppose doesn't make sense then, because you're marrying your only self, doesn't it? Like, sort of thing.
Yeah, marrying yourself, that's what it means.
Yeah, but solo in Italian means only.
Yeah, only me. Yeah, me,
only.
One. Only.
But, and it basically also means like self-love and is that self-adorance or something like that?
Self-adoration, isn't it? Self-acceptance and self-love, they say. So people that think they're absolutely barking, marrying themselves. Other people say, oh no, it's self-love and self-acceptance.
I don't really know what borderline to stand on this, but anyway, here's the picture of the person that's married themselves. So obviously you can see half dressed as a bridesmaid.
He's done a good job, hasn't he?
He has done a very good job.
I mean, to make that and get his hair and the suit and the thing, the dress.
And he can't swap the bouquet to the other hand, can he?
No.
I mean, he has done a good job.
I think he's done a good job.
I think he's done a good job. But obviously, posting that online. Oh, hang on a minute.
What?
I think he's got like a bit of a moustache. I was wondering if he shaved.
Oh, he's got a moustache on. He's got half a moustache.
Well, look, half a moustache. But anyway, obviously there was loads of controversy online, which the controversy online is.
I don't know if I got it. If I told somebody it, but there was a joke as well. I think I kept it. Oh, this is what Roy put online. Well, we'll put the first one, which was I've lost it. Oh, here it is. Billy Budd. He just went. He's got a swear word in, so I'll say the word beep. He just went, Dozy Pratt. No beep wonder no one wants him. So he was straight to the point. But Roy put, this is a joke. He broke up with himself now. I heard it tore him apart. But there were obviously a lot of people slagging him off.
Now, the reason why he says he's done it is because of after failed relationships and proposal rejections. So, I mean, how many rejections?
Kimberly's put, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that he was the problem. Well, he's happy, isn't he?
I mean, I think if he's happy.
No, I mean, anybody is.
I mean, personally, I don't really know.
I
wouldn't
want to do it, but.
I mean, I just wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't do it.
So next week's news will not be a wedding invitation.
No, I don't know. I really don't know what like standing.
Imagine you come on next week, and this week's news is
it's married. And I'll just get you the person getting married to, yeah.
Here I am.
That's him getting married. Well, I watched a video before I did this. I watched a video of somebody saying about the fact that they did the wedding, and it was sort of like very, very laid back, and she had like loads of bridesmaids, and she just got married to herself, and she just says that the proposal sort of happened when she was sort of laying in bed, and something about sunrise or something, and she just decided that she was going to get married to herself, but she didn't say, you know, if you want to get married or something, she just did it. But anyway, moving to other news. Elvis Presley. Obviously, we all know who Elvis Presley is. I mean, I've done dances to him. I'm actually learning Burning Love and drums. I actually, on my street, in the area I live, sometimes they'll paint on windows that are blocked up, and on our street we have one which is Elvis watering some plants. So technically I see him every single day, so technically we're like best buddies. And well, my good mate Elvis.
We're Elvis's neighbour.
Yeah, we actually are, aren't we? Yeah, I don't think that. Elvis. Yeah, I told you we really are very close with Elvis. But anyway, Elvis the King. He has hit number 10 again on the Billboard charts. He's gonna do it again.
Number 1.
Oh, number 1. Oh, what? Did I say number 10?
Yeah, you said number 10.
That's right.
Number 1 on the Billboard chart.
That's his number in his house. Sorry, I must get confused. No, number 1, I'm afraid. Yes, no, I'm afraid. I mean, by the fact, he is number 1. But yes, he's hit number 1 with Blue Christmas, which is a very rare thing to happen. To say somebody that's been dead for so long, because obviously he's been passed away for a long, long time. But now he's back on the Billboard charts. But not only is he hit number 1 with a Blue Christmas, but with Here Comes Santa Claus, he's hit number 12.
He has.
I mean, I always thought it'd be the other way around me. I don't know if it's just my personal
Here
opinion.
Comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane, has got to number 12.
I mean, I haven't personally, I mean, even though I do listen to a lot of Elvis, I personally haven't listened to them 2 particular songs a lot, but I would think it's Here Comes Santa Claus.
Here comes Santa Claus,
and
here
then
comes Santa
Blue
Claus,
Christmas,
right down Santa Claus
and then
Lane.
Blue Christmas in number 12.
No, Blue one that was the number 1.
Well, I know it is, but I mean, personally, I would think it would be the other way around.
So, yeah, of all those people on Billboard that think it's the best, do you think it's the other way around?
Yeah.
No,
This
that's
year
what
I
it
tried it, so like they obviously like love him, which just as we do.
Well, it says Americans can't get enough of these seasonal smashes, it says.
Well done, Elvis.
He's done it before in 2018.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he?
Which is pretty amazing, really.
I mean, when did he die?
Was it 7? When did Elvis die? Was it 77, 76? Does anybody know when Elvis died?
When did Elvis die? Because I don't know when Elvis died. I mean, I probably wasn't.
David says he's on the moon. Oh. David says that Elvis is on the moon. 76. Tracy's in there. Well done, Tracy.
Well, Tracy.
76.
Well, 1976.
Yeah.
His wife's still alive, though, isn't she? I watched an interview that she did, say going through her clothes of It's this Vogue thing with life,
Yeah.
life in clothes. I like watching them. But anyway, thank you very much.
So do you want some comments?
Oh yes. I don't know why I forgot that, but sorry, I do apologize.
Hi Robert.
Hi.
Tracy says your sing along got 520 views. I know it's done really, really well. But for a live, it's done absolutely brilliantly.
Thank you for everybody who listens, and you can go still listen to it.
Tracy says you sound better. Robert, we've said water closet. He's the winner. You're the winner, Robert.
Well done, Robert.
Neville says Father Christmas didn't deliver any presents for him.
Oh, sorry, Neville.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
oh, poor Neville.
I'm sorry, Neville.
Oh, Dave says the CD's brilliant. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Dave. Don't forget, anybody who hasn't got one, you can go get one of my CDs right now. And it's called Always the Outcast. You can go get it, and I suppose you'll find a video that I've posted about it. You can see the link there. It's absolutely wonderful CD, and we absolutely adore it.
And Tracy was going to get him a CD, but he says I've already got one. Neville's already got a CD, Tracy.
So I'm proud to step ahead.
When I was your 50 kV, Kevin, I think I might be wrong. Sorry if I am. When I was your age, Matilda, I always had the confidence you have. You like a breath of fresh air. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And Tracy's reminiscing of Blue Christmas as she was a child. David says Elvis is on the moon. So it's got to be right. We'll have to cover that next week.
I always think
wait,
White Christmas.
I played blackjack. This is Kevin, I think. I might be wrong. I played blackjack at the Las Vegas Hilton, where Elvis had a long-term residence show in the 1970s. Better than our picture then. Right, well, that's brilliant. Thank you very much for everybody that's tuned in. You've all been absolutely wonderful.
And do not forget to send in your news. Please do send in your news. Any news you have. I mean, it's been a blast tonight. We had loads of good news. And always the news I always find easy to remember. Like,
send in your New Year pics and what you did. And,
and
also, and these weather conditions, because there's some bad weather conditions.
Yeah, I love weather condition pictures because I mean, obviously it's dreadful and stuff. And I did it last night. The night before the roof was going to come off. But I love weather pictures. Any like weather pictures of like traumatic things. Oh, when we took Princess out, she was like winning like really. She wasn't winning badly, but she was just like not really
missing.
Yeah, she just wasn't that keen. But then we saw this massive big flood and we just sort of missed it to slow down. We just like, it was sort of like the light and everything. And then as soon as she went through this massive big puddle, she was just like...
As happy as anything.
I know, it was just like going through a massive big puddle. She was happy as anything.
Yeah, she broke down. I went to turn right and she stalled. I don't know why. She'd been running absolute perfect stalled. Then she wouldn't start again, would she? And then she stalled again. I was like, oh my God, stuck in the middle of the road.
The thing is, because it's one of those things where, you know, when you stop inside the middle of the road and it has this separate bit, you stop to turn. Well, obviously that was what it was. And it was just like, it's on a pretty big main road. And she was doing that.
But at least she had her own little island. Nobody bothered that was behind her. They just sort of, but they obviously understood that it's an old car.
Was Billy, so.
Yeah, but behind that as well,
then,
wasn't there?
There
was some people waiting to pull out, weren't there? But people must know, unless they're brain dead, you'd know when it's just an old car and it's just done one of its turns. And then she was fine. She started off and off she went. Never stalled again. So I don't know why she stalled.
Too long off the car park. Never stalled. She took.
Yeah. So yeah.
But
thank you so much for watching.
And don't forget to go watch that video. Very, very good video. Please do watch it. It was a blast doing it. And you can see Princess out and about inside the pouring rain. Thank you very much for watching. Please do send in your news. And don't forget to buy my CD. And I'll see you all later for next week. Bye! And Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! And Happy New Year to the late ones that have just said Happy New Year. East Midlands Train Spotter and Neville. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to all. I've already got rid of my old diary, and I literally just got rid of my old diary. But I didn't get rid of it. I put it into storage, but you know I don't use it. I don't like to get rid of them, but I put it into storage. And I came upstairs and I said, right, I've got rid of my diary. And I had my new diary in my hand. And my says, oh, well, you put a train in for the 31st. I was like, what? No, I can't. I'm still in my old diary. But actually, there is a train tomorrow, which I'm sure we'll be doing live.
It'll be live tomorrow. I think it's about, I don't know the exact time, but I think it's about, I've forgotten, but I think it's about 3 o'clock, 3:30, something like that.
And we'll be doing that.
And Robert's put Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Robert.
Happy New Year to all. And anyway, I'll see you next week, and I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll see you through the week, because I'm sure we've got loads of things planned. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.